Have you ever gotten cockblocked? Has a guy ever stolen a woman from you? Has cockblocking ever been a problem for you? Let me be honest with you. I've personally helped several men develop the confidence to approach women, and I'm happy to say that most of them get really good with the ladies. Many of them even get into happy, successful relationships with women they approach. But on the downside, nearly all of the men I coach run into the same problem: cockblockers. And there are normally two types of cockblockers out there. First, there are those guys who also want the hot girl you just approached, and so they swoop in to interrupt your conversation, ruin your approach, or try to steal her from you. And second, there are your rival suitors. For instance, you like this woman you work with, but some of your other male coworkers do too, and they stand between you and winning her heart. Cockblockers are infuriating, aren't they? But unless you know how to deal with them, then you'll never get the women you like. And that's the problem this video will solve for you. This video will teach you a number of what we call Cockblocker Destroyers. Well, what are Cockblocker Destroyers? Well, these are techniques that do two things at the same time. One, they disarm and neutralize cockblockers and their irritating cockblocking habits. And two, they make you much more attractive to women. So if cockblockers are a problem for you, this is the last video you'll ever need to watch. We're going to start by talking about how to deal with the first type of cockblocker. You're in a bar or a party, and you've approached a hot new woman, and you're flirting with her. And then suddenly this guy butts in and tries to interrupt your conversation. What do? This video will give you 3 Cockblocker Destroyers specifically designed for this situation. But before I give you the first Cockblocker Destroyer, take 2 seconds to click the like button below. Go ahead, I'll teach you everything about Cockblocker Destroyers after you're done liking this video. I'll be here waiting. Go on, click like now. Done? Great. Now here are 3 ways to destroy a cockblocker who tries to break up your interaction with a woman. The first way is to glance at the cockblocker, then turn back to her and say, "I didn't know you had a boyfriend." If he was her boyfriend, then thank her for her time and let them go. But if he wasn't her boyfriend, she'll immediately shoot him down for you. She'll say, no, he's not my boyfriend," right in his presence. Pretty clever, huh? Here's the second way. When the cockblocker insults you or tries to make you look bad to her, you can look him in the eye and tell him, loudly enough so she can hear you, "You do know she's not going to have sex with you, right?" At this point, he'll either get mad or upset, which will make her feel less attracted to him. Or she might just laugh out loud at your statement, which will embarrass the guy, hopefully enough to make him go away. Harsh, I know, but you'll need strength to win the women you want. This shows that strength. And lastly, here's the third way. When the cockblocker tries to make you go away from a woman, and this is common with women who have male friends or admirers with her, then you can simply ask him, "Do you want her?" If the cockblocker responds in the positive, then tell him, "Then go buy her a drink," then resume your conversation with her. But if the cockblocker responds in the negative, then tell him, "Then look for someone you do want," and turn back to your woman. In most cases, 1 or 2 of these Cockblocker Destroyers will be enough for the job. You disarm and neutralize the cockblockers, and you make yourself look stronger and more dominant to the ladies. Pretty good, huh? Now, what about the second type of cockblockers? Rival suitors. Rival suitors are common in group situations, like workplaces and other organizations. It's when you have your eyes set on a woman you work with, but so do other guys, and so you're in a silent competition with them. How do you make her choose you over them then? Well, guess what? I have a Cockblocker Destroyer routine for that too. But before I show it to you, do this for me. Take a moment to subscribe to this channel. Go ahead. We'll get to that very special Cockblocker Destroyer as soon as you click the subscribe button below. I'll wait here. Go on, click it. Have you subscribed? Great. Now let me show you how to beat your rival suitors. The techniques you're about to learn from here on out actually aren't mine. Instead, they were developed and taught to me by my friend and mentor, Derek Rake. Derek is the only dating coach in the world who advocates the use of mind control science. Not pickup artist tricks or politically correct dating advice, but real mind control. Not the kind of mind control you see in cartoons, by the way. That's not what this is about. Instead, we're talking about the science of mind control, applied psychology, cognitive behavioral therapy, that sort of thing. In other words, it's the kind of mind control that changes lives. And it's going to change your life too, if you use it correctly. Case in point, let's imagine you want to start dating a hot woman at work, but she has a bunch of other admirers in the same company. What do? Two things. First, you use a mind control technique called value elicitation. This is when you ask her a question or series of questions that reveals her deepest values. Here's how it works. Let's say you are having a one-on-one conversation with her. You then ask her a value eliciting question like, let's say you could design your ideal relationship. What would it be like? The idea is to link the good qualities of her ideal relationship to you. For instance, let's say she answers that question this way. Well, my ideal relationship would be casual and fun. Oh, and my boyfriend should be someone I can trust completely. So you subtly link the good qualities she mentioned to yourself. You can do this by saying, wow, I can relate. I want a relationship where nothing's ever a big deal, and people might think I'm crazy, but I believe honesty is important in any relationship. See how it works? At the same time, take note of any bad qualities she might mention, and then link them to your rival suitors. For instance, if she says something like, yeah, I really hate guys who lie. So you subtly link that bad quality, lying, to a rival suitor. Let's say his name was Dan. You can then say, that reminds me of Dan. And when she asks why, tell her, well, remember how he threw his team under the bus when his project failed? I thought that was really despicable. Can you see how this Cockblocker Destroyer works? The Cockblocker Destroyer's secret is in how it contrasts you and your Cockblockers. If you can create this stark contrast in her mind, then it'll influence her decisions. Soon she'll start spending less time with your rival suitors and more time with you. And the more contrast you create, the more attracted she'll feel towards you until she gladly starts dating you. And that is how you destroy Cockblockers for good. Now, here's the thing. Cockblocker Destroyer techniques are actually specialized applications of a more powerful technique. That technique is called fractionation. And fractionation is the mother of all mind control techniques. Fractionation's goal is simple, to make a woman feel emotionally addicted to you for life. And it achieves this by putting her on emotional roller coasters, making her feel emotional lows as well as emotional highs. And the best part? You don't need any special skills to use fractionation. You just need to know the right words to say at the right time. Fractionation is a great technique to use alongside Cockblocker Destroyers. Not only will you make her feel addicted to you, but you'll be so supremely confident that Cockblockers will never bother you ever again. If you like the sound of that, then I've got something special for you. In just a few moments, a link will come up inside this video. If you click on it, it will take you to an exclusive online masterclass on mind control, which will teach you everything you need to know about fractionation. This online masterclass will be hosted by none other than the master himself, Derek Rake. You can't hope for a better mentor. So go ahead, click the link and join Derek's online masterclass now. Do it.